The Lemon Twigs A Dream Is All We Know has finally arrived. This is the limited edition Candy Floss vinyl with bonus gifts flexi disc. So there's so much in this record and I can't wait to check it out because it doesn't look like there's much in it. But yeah, let's check it out. This record is relatively affordable. It's like $25. I don't even think you can order at a fast food place for two people for $25 nowadays. So for a record for $25, I think I'm okay with that. One thing you notice is that the Lemon Twigs, if you don't know them, they really emphasize and are heavily influenced by the 60s and 70s, specifically bands like the Beatles or the Beach Boys. And what you really get from this album cover is them, the brothers, and you can obviously tell it looks like this was a photo from the 60s or the 70s or even the 80s. You know how grainy it is. And then in the back, it's both of them, one of them having a guitar looking like he's ready to whack the two doves or whatever these types of birds are. And as you can see right here, it's produced by Brian and Michael, the brothers, and this is a record by Capture Tracks. If you don't know anything about Capture Tracks, you have to check out their record label. Capture Tracks is pretty much my childhood. I grew up listening to so many bands from Capture Tracks. Some of them are the most famous in the current era of indie music, such as Mac DeMarco. Some of my favorites from Capture Tracks are Dive, Beach Fossils, Blouse, and so many more. I'm the type of person where if I really love a record label just because they've been giving me consistently great music, I will always trust a new release that they come out with or a new band that they're signing. I will always give them a chance because they've never really let me down. So if you want new music or if you want to check out their back catalog of bands that used to be a part of Capture Tracks, please check out Capture Tracks because I think you're going to be excited with all the good new music that you haven't heard of yet. The first thing that I took out from this record is this poster. It seems like it's supposed to mimic the oldies band boy image, but yeah, it looks like this. Don't think I would put this in my room or anywhere in my place, but it's still a cool photo if you tell me. I like the fashion. I like the shirt. So I also get this signed poster. It has both of their signatures. You can actually tell that they signed it. Let me see if I can show you that. You can see the reflection. It looks like they signed it with a Sharpie or something, but yeah, so that's pretty cool. So this is how it looks. That's actually kind of cool. I kind of want to try this out. When I was younger, I used to love doing this with like a flexi disc or whatever. There's also a sticker, so let's get that out there. Okay, cool. So it's also a sticker. I'll show you that right here. So just a sticker, nothing crazy. Just like that, you know, not sure where I'm going to put it. I'll probably find a car that's pink and I'll just slap it on the bumper of theirs and they'll probably be happy that I did that. So this is pretty much it. It just gives you all of the credits and then, yeah, it also gives you just like a psychedelic looking photo of both of them. And then also here's this. What I really love about records is when a record gives you the lyrics. So it also has a lyric sheet on the back of like the sleeve. So each one has its own lyrics that you can check out. So let's get into the most important thing. Let's get onto this record. So here it is. Ooh, that's nice. So it follows the theme as like the sticker, as I've shown you already, that I'm gonna slap on someone's pink car. So yeah, this is it right here. It does have like a cotton candy look to it with like the dye as well. I always love the dye. It's a very nice pink. It's bright. It's very bubblegummy. I kind of wish I had some bubblegum right now. But yeah, so this is how it looks. This is one side of it. You can check that out there. Here's the other side. Let me know what you think about this unboxing. I think it's actually a bang for your buck. If you're a big time Lemon Twigs fan, if you love their music, if you've been there from the beginning, I think this is something you're gonna have to buy. The limited edition for 25 bucks, you get a signed thing from them, you get a large poster, you get a sticker, you get a flexi disc, and you also get the record. I mean, I don't think that's bad, honestly. I mean, I bought records that are like 40, 50 bucks, and all I get is a freaking black record. So that's not bad at all. Regardless of that, I do want to talk about this record, not just unbox it. Now, the Lemon Twigs have done something that many bands try to do, but kind of end up sounding corny. And what I mean is the way they can perfect the reminiscence or like the nostalgia of music from the 60s and 70s. These two brothers have perfected that era of music, but have added this modern twist to it that I actually do enjoy. It sounds endearing, it's fun, it's catchy, and it's kind of one of these albums that you can just have on repeat for like hours and you kind of won't get sick of it. You just enjoy it because it's so light and the lyrics are so relatable and it's not overly produced. It just sounds like something that you've heard a long time ago, but it really isn't that song you think that you're trying to find. It's their own songs. This is their fifth full-length album, and it seems like from their first album to their fifth, they've been progressing every single time. They've been mastering their craft, and now they're at a point where this album is extremely good, but I'm having issues on which album do I love more. Do I love Everything Harmony more, which is right behind me right here? Or do I love A Dream Is All We Know more? I mean, I think I'm just gonna have to settle with saying that these are both extremely well done albums and can't really give you an idea when it comes to their rankings when it comes to these two, because obviously if you're a Lemon Twigs fan, you know that it's either Everything Harmony or their newest album. Those are considered their best work that they've created so far. Now, every song has their own little theme when it comes to the topics that they talk about, but the main themes that I found very relatable, and I also think that many people will find relatable, are four main topics that I think everyone will kind of find relatable, whether it's now or in the future. One main theme is finding yourself. Another theme that I found interesting is them going to small towns. I personally found that interesting when I did my road trip across like 5-6 different states and just understanding other people's cultures and different ways of thinking. You know, someone from Los Angeles, I think completely different from people who live in Arizona or Utah or Texas or wherever. So just like understanding how people think to me is very interesting, and I do enjoy how they talk about that. I think the most important theme that they talk about is what their album is called, A Dream Is All We Know. When it comes to that theme, they're talking about this is the dream they only know. This is like the goal they only know, and they want to strive for that and nothing else. It's kind of a tunnel vision, but for something that will better their lives. And the last theme, which I think everyone will find relatable at one point, is just growing a relationship and understanding how important that is. And I can go on, but this is not really an album review. I just want to give you a couple of topics of what I enjoy about this record. But regardless, so if you love the Beatles, if you love the Beach Boys, if you love music from 60s and 70s, but want a fresh take on it, I highly recommend checking out this new album. I think it has all of that. I think this is also the perfect band for you if you want that. If you love that era, but you kind of want to hear younger people of this generation putting their own taste into a different era that was so legendary when it comes to music. So check this album out. If you enjoy it, let me know down below. If you didn't like this album, I'd love to hear your opinions why. Hopefully you enjoy this video. Let me know what you think about this record. Let me know if you're gonna buy this record, and follow me for more music content and news. This is Hype Sage.